Słuchajcie, no to druga część E3 Electronic Arts. Zobaczymy, co w tej części nam pokażą. Że tylko FIFA brakuje i będzie wszystko ok.
King of football, Pele. He was certainly head and shoulders above any other striker. For me, the best player ever.
Football is in my heart, in my feet, in my body, in my soul. It has power like no other sport. It lifts an entire nation. It has the power to take our breaths away, to make us laugh, cry, and rejoice. I've scored over 1,000 goals. The only player to win 3 World Cups. Voted Player of the Century. My legacy? To be the man that creates more moments of beauty than anybody else. Will my beauty ever be matched? We will see.
It's Pele. Pele now! That is the touch of a master!
And Pele!
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest football player of all time, Pele.
Obrigado, obrigado, obrigado. Obrigado, 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 obrigado.
Słuchajcie, no oczywiście tutaj nie będziemy całego przemówienia wywiadu z Pelem oglądać.
Everything okay?
Bo one troszkę
My
trwa,
friend.
troszkę
Come on in.
trwa. Ale tak w skrócie polecimy.
Can you believe it? So I've got a really sore face. We've been spending a bit of time chatting, and my face has been grinning too much. Anyway, we wanted to get you here because you've got some amazing stories to tell. And you told me one earlier today about when you went to New York and how you coined the phrase, the beautiful game. Would you share it with everyone here?
No, first of all, thank you for the beautiful welcome. That is the family of the sport, the family of football. Thank you. Because we have interpreted, it was the different, emotion, because it was completely different. Fortunately, Brazil won the World Cup, I was 17. It was a different moment,
Amazing. So I think we
Thank
could
you.
probably sit here forever. You talk about beautiful moments. This is a really beautiful moment for me personally. Thank you so much for coming here. I'm sure everyone is
No i
very
po
close.
wywiadzie,
Thank you.
słuchajcie.
Keep the ball rolling.
What a legend.
Thank you. Thank you.
You take care.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Nice you.
That was kind of unbelievable. But we do have to actually get on and start to talk about the beautiful game in FIFA 16. Because gameplay's always been the soul of FIFA. This year, obviously, we want to innovate across the entire pitch. We have tons of innovations in our gameplay this year, but we also want to help you compete at a higher level and also give you new ways to play. And each of these massive pillars within the game has been built with the millions of FIFA fans out there in mind. So let's get to the pitch and see the most balanced FIFA yet. When playing the game, you want confidence in defense. You want to be able to defend with purpose and backbone. So in FIFA 16, all new defensive agility gives you the mobility you need to track skilled players, especially when they're on the break. And teams really win when they defend as a unit. So this year, you'll have better defensive shape on the pitch to help break down attacks and counter-attack when you win the ball. And in the middle of the pitch, you'll control the midfield, the battleground of any great match. Interception intelligence helps shut down options and close dangerous passing channels. And on the counter, passing with purpose lets you play sharp passes to slice through defenders. It's now a more considered build-up through the midfield, with more options than ever before. And in the final third, you want more moments of magic, more skills, better dribbling, all so you can create menacing attacks. And sometimes the best touch is the one that you don't take. So we've captured the movement of today's best player to bring you no-touch dribbling. Free yourself from the ball to buy time, create separation and blow by your defender, just as Messi does when he's at his best. It's near limitless creativity and changes the game profoundly. And when you're in on goal, clinical finishing helps you create those wow moments only FIFA can deliver. From box to box, from sideline to sideline, we're innovating across literally every inch of the pitch so you can play your way. And for every fan, we're giving you the ability to compete at a higher level. Whether you're new to FIFA or play every season, FIFA Trainer will help dial up your game no matter your level. The controller language you see here on screen will change as you move around the pitch and bring you options sure to help you play better defense, make better passes, and hopefully score more goals. And this year, finally, we're giving you an amazing new way to play. For the first time ever in the FIFA franchise, women's teams are in the game. We've been working on this for years, and it's at the level of authenticity that FIFA's known for, thanks to our motion capture technology and our body and facial scanning. And our gameplay engine and physics engine give us the right platform to build out player-specific models and animations specific to the best female athletes in the world. It's huge news for the franchise and something myself and the FIFA team are immensely proud of. So, a balanced experience across the whole game, innovation across the entire pitch, complete at a higher level and new ways to play. And that's just the start. We have news on the rest of the game throughout the summer as we continue to make FIFA 16 a beautiful experience. And finally, I know it's unforgettable, I just want to remind you that Pelé was on stage with me about 3 minutes ago. How crazy was that? But now, to commemorate this huge moment, along with Pelé and our friend Leo Messi, we're dropping a special item into the account of all our loyal FIFA 15 Ultimate Team players. So go check it out at the end of the press conference, and let's take a look at the beautiful game in FIFA 16.
Beautiful football. The game played by the entire planet. The game that brings us together. The game made up of many faces. But the beauty is in the moments. Powerful. Suspenseful. Stunning. Spine-tingling. But for as much beauty as I have created, for as much beauty as I have experienced, I know I have seen nothing yet. But what is beauty if you cannot experience it? FIFA 16. Play.
Muszę wam powiedzieć, po takich prezentacji to aż się chce grać. Kurwa. Dobra prezentacja, podstawa.
What would life be like if we willingly gave away our privacy? What would our world look like if there were no governments, only corporations? Who would save us from our oppressors, from ourselves? Could a young girl without any superpowers be a catalyst for change? These are questions you may ask yourselves And these are the questions that inspired us as we set out to bring Mirror's Edge to a new generation of gamers. Welcome to Mirror's Edge Catalyst. This is a revolutionary action-adventure game where you will experience the origin story of our heroine Faith. From a careless young woman to a fierce heroine who opens the eyes of an entire city. She's not your usual video game hero. And because this is a truly immersive first-person experience, you're not just watching the events unfold in front of you. You are Faith. She is graceful, elegant, and as efficient as she is powerful. She doesn't need any guns. Faith combines her momentum, martial arts combat, and her mastery of the environment. This environment is the City of Glass, built on the latest version of our Frostbite engine. It's beautiful and stylized. But behind the beautiful facade lies a dark truth. The city is ruled by the corporations, led by this man, Gabriel Kruger. There is no individual freedom. There is no privacy. You will uncover these secrets as you explore the city on your terms. There's plenty for you to do, and we're giving you the freedom of choice. There are story missions, activities like time trials and races, and environmental puzzles. Most importantly, there are no levels. There are no loading screens. You are truly free roaming. Fluid movement and combat in first
Same
person.
plusy, słuchajcie, same plusy.
Running free in a beautiful,
Później się okaże, że w
massive
DLC
city.
trzeba będzie dokupić, nie wiem, za
Experiencing
10
the
dolarów,
rise of
50
faith.
euro.
This is her origin story. And for those of you here at E3, you can come by and play it for yourself at the EA booth. Here's the world premiere of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, captured fully in engine, coming February 23rd,
I gra, która
2016.
ogólnie kosztowała nas, nie wiem, na przykład, nie wiem, 120 zł, będzie kosztować nas, kurwa, łącznie z 250.
Every new day holds a promise. You can waste it, or spend it advancing yourself. A productive employee is a happy employee. Anyone can rise to high caste level. Your possibilities are infinite. Personal freedom comes at a price. Be wary of policy breakers in our midst.
Faith, are you there?
Had a run-in with Kruger, but I got something for it.
I'm taking her out.
Fajna muzyczka.
Stop her!
I don't like what's coming, Faith. This city is changing, and not for the better. Unless, of course, we stop it.
You, on the ground, now!
Go on, girl. Save us all.
With the 42nd pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Rob Gronkowski, tight end, Arizona.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Grady, senior
Przyznam się
producer
szczerze,
for Madden
że
NFL.
od EA Sports
Sean, that was a
jestem z dala.
great example of how the New England
Może to mój
Patriots
błąd, nie mam
drafted
pojęcia,
the right players in the right round
jakoś nie
and
czuję
the
takiej
right
potrzeby,
playmakers
żeby
to
się
build their
z
current
EA
Super Bowl
Sports
championship team. Hi everyone, I'm Robert Flores. I'm host of ESPN2's Fantasy Football Now. And spending time on the set all these years, I've learned two things. One, my hair looks great on the big screen, and that 40 million fantasy sports fans out there would say that their favorite part of playing fantasy football is the ability to draft their own team.
Okay, well, we've got something really exciting for those fantasy fans. It's called Draft Champions, and it's a brand new way to get the fantasy draft experience every day. Now, Draft Champions puts you in your own personal war room, starting your playmaker journey off the field. We built this mode for both our Madden players and the fantasy fanatics who love the excitement that come with drafting a fantasy team. And Madden mobile players, don't sleep on this. It's a great reason to check out the console experience. Now, it's similar to Madden Mobile and Ultimate Team. You'll build a current team, a team of current and legendary players. But what really sets Draft Champions apart is the fun, fast, multi-round draft. You're going to get 3 players to choose from in each round, so every draft is exciting and different. It's all about interesting decisions and how you choose to build your team. Now, Robert, final 3 rounds of your draft here.
All right.
Let's see how you, a fantasy football expert, handled it. All right. So I see right away you're still short a quarterback. You haven't upgraded yet.
Well, sometimes, like I do in real fantasy football, I'll wait on getting a quarterback. I wanted a defensive back, DRC, a new member of the New York Giants. I went with him.
Okay, that's a great pick. A little risky leaving a quarterback in that late round. Now, this next round is probably your most difficult. A lot of great players on the board. What'd you decide here?
Absolutely. Look, any fan would love to get Jamal Charles with all his home run speed on their team. And then you got J.J. Watt, the reigning defensive player of the year, on their defensive line. But I don't know how you turn down the best receiver in the league for my money, Calvin Johnson, so I'm pumped to have Megatron on my roster.
Okay, I'm a little surprised to see you leave J.J. Watt on the board from your Houston Texans.
They are my team.
But not a bad pick. All right, in this final round, legends all over the board here. We all love legends. What'd you decide?
Well, look, you got the obvious quarterback choice there, but you got a couple of Hall of Famers. You got Derek Brooks and John Randall, exceptional defenders. But in the end, I needed that quarterback, so I go Randall Cunningham. He's got the big arm and the perfect fit to throw that ball downfield to Megatron. So I went with Randall Cunningham.
Looks like a really solid draft there. A good team, if not a little lucky with that quarterback coming in the final round. Worked out well. All right, once you've nailed the draft, this is where Madden takes fantasy to another level. Instead of passively watching the guys you drafted play, you get to be the playmaker on the field. You play with your team solo or go online, challenge other players to see how your draft and your game stack up. And once you've completed your mini season, you'll be back at the drafting board to start a whole new run, one quick experience, something you could frankly do in a night.
That is awesome. Very cool. I know where a lot of fantasy fans and fantasy football players this season will be spending their time.
All right, well, we couldn't agree more. Robert, we appreciate you being out here as the fantasy expert voice today. Let's give a big round of applause for Robert Flores.
This was outstanding. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. Okay, today's NFL is a passing league, so we've overhauled the entire passing game. Whether you're Odell Beckham Jr. making a gravity-defying catch or Patrick Peterson intercepting the ball for a game-winning touchdown, playmakers dominate the passing game on both sides of the ball. So we focused on 3 key positions: quarterbacks, receivers, and defenders in coverage. Let's start with quarterback. New body relative throws give you the chance to lead your tall receivers high above a defender's reach. Or throw low on a curl route to wall off the defender, protecting both the ball and your receiver. As an example, if Russell Wilson would have used a body relative low throw to end the Super Bowl, we'd probably be referring to the Seahawks as the 2-time defending champs. Now, catches in the NFL never cease to amaze me. They're one of the most exciting and dynamic plays in any sport. As a receiver, you can now choose from one of 3 new catch types to beat the competition and keep your drive alive. First, a possession catch will increase your chance of a completion to get that critical first down, but might sacrifice yards. Next, a rack or run after catch. Adjust your route so you can attempt to gain extra yards after the catch. And finally, use an aggressive catch to attack the ball at its highest point. And I know what you're thinking. Now the game is all about offense. But don't worry, we didn't forget about defense. As a defender in coverage, going for the interception or swat can be risky. For the first time, now you'll have the ability to play the receiver instead of just the ball. You can make an attempt to secure the tackle or use the new play receiver mechanic to execute a well-timed hit, dislodging the ball and preventing the catch. Madden NFL 16 is delivering tools so you can be the playmaker on the field as a quarterback, receiver, and defender in coverage. And with Draft Champions, you'll start your playmaker journey off the field in this exciting new fantasy-inspired mode. You'll have your first shot to prove you're the playmaker both on and off the field right here at E3, or for those of you at home when the game launches on August 25th.
Oh my God.
Now let's take a look at the official Madden 16 E3 trailer.
Every now and then, someone comes along and changes everything.
The high-powered Packers have proven why they're at the top of the NFC. Cobb with the go-ahead score. That could mean the dagger for the Giants.
But finding them is easier said than done.
The Giants have been lackluster in 2-minute drills all year. Can this be the one that changes their season? Manning drops back. He's tackled for a sack.
And at times, it seems hopeless.
No timeouts left. Could this be the last play of the game? The Giants need a touchdown.
Until you realize that there is an opportunity to do more. And in this very moment, you discover
it's gone! Odell Beckham Jr.
It was you all along.
Unbelievable! He's done it again!
Be the playmaker in Madden NFL 16.
I'm Sigurlína Ingvarsdóttir, and I have the awesome job of leading a talented, passionate team at DICE on Star Wars Battlefront. Like many of you, I can't remember a time when Star Wars wasn't a part of my life. And one of my earliest memories is of seeing a dark, ominous being that I was terrified of. That being, whose mask still has the ability to strike fear in me, is Darth Vader. Today, by far the best place to truly lose yourself and interact with Star Wars is video games. With Star Wars Battlefront, we will immerse players in an incredibly authentic, visually stunning universe. And we've gotten amazing access from our partners at Lucasfilm. They've opened up their sacred vaults to us so that we can recreate the props and locations from the original trilogy. Now, it's been 2 months since we revealed Star Wars Battlefront, and we've been amazed by the response. But if there's one thing that's come through, loud and clear, is that you want to see gameplay. So that's what we're going to do right now. What we're about to show you today is Walker Assault, one of our largest modes. And as the rebels, you must do everything you can to stop them. And while you will see a lot of things that remind you of that iconic battle, when you play the game your way, anything is possible. This was all captured on a PlayStation 4, and you will see the battle from the vantage point of both the Empire and the Rebels. Now, let's play Star Wars.
Activated the uplink. Move on that position.
Rebels just lost their uplink. TIE fighter incoming! The bombers can't help us unless we protect the uplink.
We can't do it without those Y-wings, come on! Walker! Walker incoming! Soldier down!
Oh my god.
Come on, guys, let's move up!
pierdolę.
rebels have activated the uplink station. We must shut it down.
Incoming fire! Fall back!
Incoming orbital strike.
Rebel incoming!
Hang in there, help is on the way.
Blue 15 going in. This is Blue 12 accelerating to attack speed.
The walker is exposed. Focus all firepower on it.
Bombers are making their attack run.
Go in for the takedown. Almost there.
Imperial Walker has been taken out.
Yes! Walker down! TIE fighter incoming!
Omega 15 going in.
Rebel Y-wings are making their attack run.
I can't hold it. I'm going down.
Incoming fire! We've got to hold this last position! Don't let it fall into Imperial hands! Fall back! Get to cover! It's an orbital strike! For the rebellion! Let's go, let's go!
The walker is exposed. Take it out.
Whoa. Oh my god. Kurwa gra.
Star Wars Battlefront coming November 17th. That's our show for today. For those of you here in LA, we'll see you at our booth where everything is hands-on and ready to play.
Ogromnie kurwa po
If you're
prostu
joining us on the
rozwalili.
web, visit livetoplay.ea.com where we'll have more behind-the-scenes content
Chyba
and
koniec.
stories. Thanks to all of our awesome teams, thanks to Palais, and thanks to all of you for joining us. Have a great show, everyone, and
Dziękuję
wherever you
wam
are, we
serdecznie
hope you make
za
some
wspólnie
time to
spędzony
play.
czas. Zapraszam na kolejne odcinki. Zapraszam na kolejne odcinki, oczywiście na mój kanał Mad Max. Zapraszam was serdecznie. Piszcie komentarze, lajkujcie. Ogólnie do usłyszenia i zobaczenia niebawem. Niech moc będzie z wami. Hej!
J'aimerais bien voir du pays, jouir de ma vie, un point c'est tout. Oh, elle me prendra dans ses ailes, qu'elle ne parlera que d'elle. Je verrai mon nid en miel. Mais aujourd'hui, je ne suis capable de rien du tout. Je m'ennuie trop perché dans ce coucou. J'aimerais bien voir du pays, jouir de ma vie, un point c'est tout.